Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ebony Monet. If you've been rocking with me since day one, thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And if you're a newbie just stopping by, of course, if you liked the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and make sure you hit the subscribe button so you're never sure to miss another upload from me. So I'm sure you can tell by the title below that this video is going to be about menstrual cramps. I just decided to come on here and share what best works for me because if I can, I do want to help other young girls out there, young women out there, older women out there. Hey, I mean, anybody can learn from it. I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of females watching this video, but if it's males also, I mean, you guys can watch it too, to help your sister, help your aunt, help your mom, help your grandmom, help your girlfriend, help a friend, help whoever. So like I said, if I can help anyone, that's what I'm trying to do. This is gonna kind of be a little bit of a story time also. I thought these oranges match, but I guess they don't. This is like a burnt orange, and this is like a orange. And I'm trying to pronounce it the best way I can because my cousin makes fun of me because she said, "How do you say it? How do you say it?" But that's the only way I know how to say it, orange. Let me know how you, well, you guys can't let me know how you say orange, but I don't know. That's how I say it. Anyway, so yesterday was December 8th, of course, because today is the 9th. Happy birthday to my cousin Brandy. I love you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. When I was younger, me and my brother used to always go over her house all the time, and that was just my favorite person in the world. Cap season, happy birthday. Love you so much. But anyway, back to the video itself. So yesterday was December 8th, and it was my first day of my menstrual cycle. And usually my first day is the absolute worst for me. The second day is kind of bad, but it gets a little better. And the third day, I usually don't have any cramps anymore. And if I do have cramps on the third day, it's very, very rare. So like I said, the first day is my absolute worst. So usually I can feel, I mean, a woman knows her body regardless. Can't nobody tell you nothing about your body. You know your body. And I know my body, and I know when I'm about to come on my cycle. My back, and it can even happen like a whole week in advance. My back will start hurting. I've always had like lower back problems. I mean, I've never got diagnosed with anything, but just from the years I've been living, I've always had pain in my lower back. So yes, that's one thing. I can feel my back starting to hurt like a whole week in advance. I know a lot of women get soreness in their breast. I don't really experience that. I've experienced it a couple times, but it's not like a frequent thing. If anything, I would just say my back hurts, and I may use the bathroom a little more than usual before I come on my menstrual cycle. But the last couple months, like I know when I just came on yesterday, and the month before in December, and maybe in November, but I really started to notice it in December. I haven't had any symptoms to let me know that I was coming on, so it's been a surprise. It was a surprise in December, and it was a surprise yesterday, and it was really weird. And usually when I'm sleeping, like I'll experience a little bit of cramping, and it will wake me up out of my sleep because my stomach is bothering me. So that's another thing, and that didn't happen last month, and that didn't happen this month either. So like I said, I really didn't know. It took me by surprise. So I got up, it was around, I want to say maybe, it was kind of early, maybe around like 9 something in the morning. That's when I got up and I used the bathroom, and then I was like, oh, okay, it's here. So after that, that's when just everything went downhill from there. It was the absolute worst cramping I have ever had. I was trying to think of the proper terms to use, but it was so bad. And when I tell you, I am firsthand, I am a woman who experiences cramping. A lot of women don't. And if I'm being honest, because I want to be honest with you guys, you know what I mean? I want to build that relationship with y'all. I hate people who don't have cramps. Like, it's mean, it is, but it's like that's not fair because I feel like other women should feel what I feel and should feel what other women feel, you know, for those who have cramps. And it's just like, why? Just why? What was I saying? Like, I always go off topic and lose my train of thought. Okay, so yesterday was the worst day of my life. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I can't exaggerate because I really want to be honest. I've always had bad cramps my whole life. Ever since I had my first period, I always had my bad cramps. I mean, maybe they weren't very bad when I first started to get my period, you know what I mean? But I've always had bad cramps, horrible. When I was in high school, you know, some days I wouldn't go to school because my cramps were so bad. You know, I can remember sometimes me calling out of work because I'm like, I can't do it. I can't. Like, I don't want to be uncomfortable at work. I don't want to be, you know, lounging over at work. I want to be able to do my job without any interruptions, you know what I mean? And me, honestly, if I have cramps, I'd rather just be home, cuddled up on a couch, cuddled up in my bed, or is cuddled up the right word to use? Just like snuggled up, like, you know what I mean? In a fetus position like that. Sorry, if you guys hear a noise, that's, I'm on the 4th floor, and it's literally like, if I look down a little bit, it's a heater right there that cuts on and off, so that's what that noise is. But anyway, yesterday was the worst day of my life. Maybe this is gonna be exaggerating a little bit, but for you guys to understand what I was feeling yesterday, I literally felt like I was dying, like seriously. Or either, if that's too extreme for you guys, I felt like I was in labor. And I don't have any kids or anything like that, but you know, what I've been hearing is labor is 10 times worse as menstrual cramps. And I was just like, oh shit, I don't know if I'm I don't know if I'm be able to do that because my cramps are so bad. So like, I guess that's the best way I can explain it to you guys. I literally felt like I was in labor yesterday. Something weird, and I mean, I don't think it's TMI, but it's just something weird. And a way that I cope with my menstrual cramps is sitting on the toilet. That is a comfortable position for me. When I'm just laying in my bed, because I guess I'm laying flat or because I'm laying on my side, that's just like, it doesn't do my stomach justice. It does not feel good to me, unless I take medicine and the cramps go away, then I can be comfortable all day laying down. But while I feel those cramps, the most comfortable position for me is to sit on the toilet. And it's weird, I know, but the way my body is positioned, you know, I can be hunched over on the toilet. It's just, I don't know, it's just a very comfortable position for me. And I don't know, it keeps my cramps to a minimal, I guess. But yesterday it wasn't working. But I was stuck on the toilet, like I couldn't get up because they were just so bad, you guys. They were, I don't know, it felt like my stomach was just like fighting itself, like I don't know. But what I can tell you guys is they got so bad that I had my boyfriend take me to the hospital. They got so bad. I remember when I was younger, I would go to the hospital sometimes because I would have like stomach pains or something like that. So I can remember going there at least twice when I was younger. But I don't think they were because of menstrual cramps. But yesterday was the first time I went to the hospital because of my menstrual cramps. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to be seen because when I tell you it was so busy in that hospital, it was so busy. So we sat there for a good, I want to say, we sat there for a good like 2 hours. And my mom decided to come with her friend, and then he asked the nurse like how long is the wait, and it was literally like 24 people ahead of me, and it was a 5-hour wait, and I was just like, I can't do it. And by that time I was feeling much better because the medicine had kicked in. But if I wouldn't have taken any medicine, I would have been sitting there like dying. But I was like, yeah, 5-hour wait is too long. Maybe I'll just make a doctor's appointment and see a doctor some other day. But that's the story time for that. I know you guys want me to get into the actual part of the video. So I just have 2 types of medications here that I use for my cramps. And I'm drinking hot tea. This is another thing. 2 people told me about this yesterday, so I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know, 2 people named the exact same tea, then it must work. So right now I'm drinking chamomile tea, and I think I'm pronouncing it right. It's spelled something like CHAMOMILE. I think I just butchered that like shit. I'm on my computer, so I can actually look up how to spell it. Yeah. Oh, I spelled it right. CHAMOMILE. I believe that's what I said, or it was damn near close. But this is chamomile tea. I don't know if I'm drinking like a, if it has like a flavor to it, but this is what it is. I bought 1 box of this, and I bought a box of herbal tea, the Sleepy Time tea. And I bought them from Walgreens yesterday after I came from the hospital. And I don't know how long the deal was going to be going on, but I mean, as of yesterday, it was 2 boxes for $7. So that's what I just bought. And while I was in Walgreens yesterday, I talked to the pharmacist, and I just asked her, I said, would you recommend anything for intensive or severe menstrual cramps? And she said, not really, to be honest with you. I mean, she said just drink hot stuff, because I mean, if you guys don't know, when you're on your menstrual cycle, you should never drink cold stuff. I don't know exactly why. I don't know the facts behind it. Again, I could go on my computer and look it up, but you guys can also use your computer, use your phone, use that to your advantage, and just look up you know, why cold drinks aren't, you know, good for you when you're on your menstrual cycle. Like I said, I don't know exactly why, but I just know not to do it. So hot drinks are good for you. Why? I don't know. I guess I should look it up, but for the time being, just drink hot stuff. I mean, if you want to drink hot water, go ahead. If you want to drink hot tea, go ahead. You can drink like warm stuff. Like yesterday I had a ginger ale, and it was cold, but I just waited for it to get a little warmer. So yes, that's what I'm drinking right now. Again, that's chamomile tea. I guess I can like go on Walgreens and link it down below if you want to see it. So I have right here Tylenol extra strength. This is Tylenol extra strength, and I think my okay, because when I put that in, it focused on the bottle and not me anymore. So this is just Tylenol extra strength. It's 225 caplets in here, and they're 500 milligrams each. So before I would take a total of 1,000 milligrams because I would take 2. And I just bought this from Walmart. So just go in that little area where they sell like the medicine, deodorant, toothpaste, that section right there in Walmart, and you can simply buy it from there. I don't remember how much this bottle was. I think it was somewhere around like 8 something, 9 something. I want to say the most it was was like $11 or $12. I'm not sure. Anywhere from $8 to $11. And not bad for 225 caplets. And I bought this bottle a while ago. So I used to take 2 caplets every, I think, 4 to 6 hours. I'm trying to read it on here and I can't. Okay. Directions: do not take more than directed. Okay. Take 2 caplets every 6 hours. Okay, so that's what I would do. I would take 2 caplets every 6 hours. Before I switched to the Tylenol extra strength, I was just taking regular Tylenol, and that wasn't helping me at all. So I was like, okay, I need something stronger. So, you know, again, I went to Walmart and bought that bottle, Tylenol extra strength, and it took, I would say after I take the 2 caplets, it probably took maybe like 25 to a half an hour to kick in. And then once it kicked in obviously, and it helped me, but the thing is, it wouldn't last too long for me. So then I would feel those cramps again before the 6 hours were up. So I was just like, you know what, I can't do it. But I'll be honest, I was taking Tylenol extra strength for quite a while. And then I guess just one day I got sick of it and I was like, you know what? I hate that time of the month. I do. And for any of you guys out there who experience regular cramps, I know y'all hate it too, because cramps are cramps and they're not fun. Regardless if they're regular cramps, regardless if they're severe cramps like how mine is, it's not fun. And I dread that time of the month. Like, I absolutely hate it. So then I moved on to bigger and better things, I guess. So again, I went to Walmart and I got Motrin, and I don't think this is focusing in. So the little yellow, the little yellow letters under Motrin, it says ibuprofen tablets, 200 milligrams. So each tablet is 200 milligrams. So I started taking Motrin. I sure enough did kick the Tylenol extra strength right to the side. So I started using Motrin because ibuprofen is in it, and I did a little bit of research, and just hearing from word of mouth, ibuprofen really helps for cramps. So that's why I bought that. And in this bottle, it is 100 caplets, so not nearly as much as the Tylenol extra strength, but it's okay. And I really don't remember the price of this, guys. I think it had to be like $7 or $8, something like that, maybe even 6 something. So I will range this between 6 something and 8 something. And again, I'll link this down below if you guys want me to. But I mean, all you got to do is just go to Walmart. Go on Walmart.com, go to Walmart in person, and then you can just either order these or pick this up. But I would definitely recommend, if you have cramps, I will recommend the Tylenol extra strength, because don't get me wrong, it does help. It does. But if your cramps are a little more intense, or you would consider your cramps very severe, I would definitely go ahead and buy this first. Again, it's Motrin ibuprofen tablets, 200 milligrams each. So when I was talking to the pharmacist yesterday, she mentioned Motrin to me. She said take 3 caplets, which that calls for 600 milligrams. And I don't know if you can take 800 milligrams. I really wouldn't. I don't know if I would recommend it. I think that's just too strong on your stomach. But I mean, since the pharmacist told me to take 3, which is 600 milligrams, that's what I went with. She's a pharmacist for a reason, so I trusted her. So last night when I got back home, I took 3 caplets because my 6 hours were way up. I took 3 caplets, and then because I felt my cramps about to like start to kick in again, and I just don't like the feeling of it at all. I don't want it to kick in. I don't want it to be like little baby cramps. I don't want to feel anything. So that's why I took it before they could even kick in. And then that took the pain away, and literally like I'll probably say like 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. And then I was good all night. And another reason why I didn't take it as soon as I got home was because I didn't know what time I was going to go to sleep. And I tend to go to sleep a little late. So I wanted to take it right before I went to bed so I'll be good throughout the night. Because again, I didn't want to get woken up by those cramps. I bought like mugs for my tea, like the little cute teas. I mean, the little cute mugs that you drink your tea out of. But they're not in storage, but they're in bags and stuff because I'm moving in a couple months. But that's another story. I'll make another video for you guys if you want me to. Just comment below if you want me to do a separate video on my journey after college, or if you guys want me to make a video and just share with you guys what's going on with me right now while I'm in college, I can do that. But right now I have to settle for this ugly cup. So again, if your cramps aren't that bad, I would definitely recommend a Tylenol Extra Strength because it does work. I'm not knocking it because I did use it for a while. And 500 milligrams each. Okay, so I will only take 2 caplets of the Tylenol. And then again for the Motrin, take 3 of these. And then that's 600 milligrams, which will be okay. So take 3 caplets every 6 hours. That's how you do the Motrin. And again, if your cramps are very bad like mine, I would definitely recommend the Motrin because it does work. And there's other things out there that, you know, us women can get done, like surgeries and stuff like that. But I don't think I would go to, I don't think I would do that just yet. Excuse me, because I still am very young. Like I said before, I don't have any children. So, you know, I wouldn't get a surgery. I think you can get like a surgery to take your uterus out or something like that. I'm not even sure, and I'm not even gonna go into that because if I'm giving out the wrong information, I just sound like a dumbass right now, and y'all probably laughing at me. But yeah, I'm not getting any surgery for that reason because I don't want to have children yet, and I would like to have children one day in the future. So surgery is just out of the question right now. So yeah, that concludes the video. I hope it was helpful for you guys. If you guys have any questions, comment down below and I will definitely respond to you guys. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here and then share what works for me or what I've been doing to cope with my menstrual cramps. And again, I hope it was very useful. So you guys can follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, Ebony W, EBONEE. All that information will be linked at the end of the video and down below. Thank you for tuning in. Bye guys.